Welcome to our exploration of the most affordable places to live in the world in 2023. Many dream of retiring or relocating to a destination where their dollars can stretch further, and today we'll take you on a journey to discover these budget-friendly havens. From picturesque Portugal to exotic Thailand, we'll delve into the top 5 destinations where you can enjoy a comfortable and cost-effective lifestyle. Affordability is often the single most influential factor in choosing an overseas retirement destination. After all, who wants to spend their golden years counting pennies and wondering how far the next social security check will stretch? That's the beauty of travel. And International Living's Retirement Index, you have the power to choose a country with a cost of living that suits your budget. This is not a subjective list. We've sent detailed surveys to our correspondents spread out around the world to get verified, specific costs for things like groceries, rent, utilities, household help, eating out, gym membership, transport and travel, and the unexpected costs that come with living overseas. While an affordable location can mean more pocket money for leisure activities, it can also ensure peace of mind, knowing you are financially secure and can live comfortably on a modest retirement fund. Below, you'll find the most affordable expat havens we've found, places where your dollars will get you further than in the US. 5. Portugal. While most people think that living in Europe is out of their budget, the compact country of Portugal may surprise you. Foreigners from around the world have long known the charms of this Iberian gem that in recent years has been discovered by North Americans. With exemplary healthcare, some of the finest in the world, at a fraction of what you would expect to pay back home, to boasting of being one of the safest countries in the world, life in Portugal offers first-world comforts for every budget. The highway system in Portugal is one of the finest in Europe, easy to navigate with ample rest stops along the way for food and drinks. Electricity is extremely reliable. High-speed fiber internet is available almost everywhere. Tap water is delicious and drinkable, and people of all ethnicities and skin tones are surprisingly low, yet the quality of care is equal to or even better than that in the US. Residents living in Portugal have access to both the public and private healthcare system, but most prefer to use the private system for the ease of choosing an English-speaking doctor and minimal wait times for appointments or procedures. Some average costs in a private hospital are a bone density test, $94, a colonoscopy, $500, an emergency room visit, $102, mammogram with ultrasound, $166. Most expats live comfortably in Portugal on $2,500 a month, a bit more for coastal living and a bit less to live inland. Rent is typically the biggest part of this amount and can range from $400 in small rural communities to $1,000 or more in coastal towns. Expect to add another $100 or so for utilities, electric, water, gas, trash. Internet packages start around $37, and private health insurance for a couple starts around $100, but increases with age and type of policy. The buzzing cafe culture is alive and well throughout Portugal, where locals and expats enjoy their morning cup of coffee and a delectable pastry for just a few euros. It's perfectly acceptable to while away the hours with friends all afternoon, sipping Portuguese wine for a mere $3 a glass. The waitstaff will not encourage you to leave or even bring you the bill unless you ask. When your tummy grumbles, take advantage of the meal of the day at local eateries for $6 to $12, depending on location. Even in smaller towns, it's possible to find an assortment of food from Indian to Mexican, seafood, Thai, Chinese, Italian, vegan, and more. Housing costs throughout Portugal vary depending on location, proximity to the coast, furnished or not, size, number of bedrooms, and square footage. Rents inland in remote areas start around $350 for a 2-bedroom, furnished older home. Newer, modern builds, closer to the beach in a complex with a shared swimming pool and garage, start around $600. Portugal is home to over 500,000 foreigners who have succumbed to the charms of this beautiful, welcoming, yet surprisingly affordable European hotspot. The widespread belief is that Italy is an expensive country to live in. This myth is exacerbated by hundreds of thousands of tourists who flock to well-known Italian destinations: Venice, Rome, Florence, Naples, Milan, and Tuscany, and come home with tales of beauty and expense. If you want to live like a tourist, Italy is expensive. But for the 50 million Italians who live in Italy year-round, outside of the tourist areas, Italy costs about half of what it costs to live in the US. Living in the north is more expensive than living in the south or central areas of Italy, and living in small towns is much less expensive than in large cities. In Italy, as a rule of thumb, rents tend to be lower than in the United States. For instance, in the Rieti area, you can find a 2,300 sq ft 5-bedroom, 3-bath home with great views for $730 a month, which is significantly more affordable than what you might pay for a similar property in many parts of the US. Previously, a 3-bedroom, 1-bath condominium cost around $415 a month. Additionally, hiring help for household chores inside and outside the house can be quite reasonable, costing about $110 a month. Heating costs in Italy vary, but using a combination of wood, solar, pellets, and natural gas can provide cost savings. For instance, filling up a liquid natural gas tank may cost around $1,650 and last about 8 months, with solar heat covering 3 to 4 months during the summer. Italy's healthcare system is well regarded and generally affordable for expats. A typical health insurance premium for 2 people might be around $820 a year, which is significantly lower than what you might pay for health insurance in the US, especially with a deductible. Food expenses in Italy also offer a range of options, from upscale restaurants to budget-friendly family-style eateries. Most of the food is fresh, seasonal, and locally sourced, which can be both healthy and budget-friendly. Living away from the bigger cities doesn't mean sacrificing the quality of life, because even in provincial cities there are cultural events, historical sites, and an authentically Italian TI. The low cost of living is the #1 reason for many expats moving to Ecuador. It can be a tremendous advantage, particularly if you are on a fixed income. Rental prices are half the cost than in the US or Europe, and often include furnishings. If you own, your property taxes will be a fraction of prices in the US, less than half of what you would pay. Local mercados offer fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, at prices so low you will not be able to carry what $20 will buy. You can live without heating or air conditioning in many areas, and even a car can be an optional expense. In Cuenca, Ecuador, many expats find they can maintain a comfortable lifestyle with a significantly reduced workload compared to their lives in the United States. For example, some work just 2 hours a day teaching English and editing. Rent, including utilities, can be as low as $400 per month, and expenses like health insurance cost around $55 per month. Transportation, such as taxis, is quite affordable at $150 or €2 per ride. Ecuador is often seen as an attractive destination for retirees due to its low cost of living. A couple can comfortably retire on less than $18,000 per year, and singles can manage on $1,000 a month. Making some adjustments in lifestyle, like living on the outskirts of larger cities, can further reduce rental costs. Shopping for food at local markets and smaller stores can also save money compared to modern supermarkets that carry more expensive American brand name products. Ecuador's temperate climate eliminates the need for heating and air conditioning in most areas. Healthcare costs can be as low as $84 for 2 people through the government health program, IESS. Rental prices vary, with smaller towns offering lower rates, starting at $250, while larger cities like Cuenca may start at $450 per month. Entertainment and dining in Ecuador are budget-friendly, with lunch options as low as $3 at local restaurants and international cuisine available at reasonable prices, starting at around $7. Various social groups and cultural events provide free or low-cost entertainment options. Retirees in Ecuador can also enjoy travel benefits, including discounts on airfares and special perks for those aged 65 and older. Mexico has something for everyone. Funky towns and elegant resorts, hundreds of beaches, world-class diving and snorkeling, lush jungles, high-altitude deserts, snow-capped mountains, and beautiful Spanish colonial cities. Whether you like a warm climate with a constant sea breeze, a hot and dry semi-arid or desert climate, or you want to be somewhere cool enough that you'll need to wear a jacket in the evenings year-round, Mexico offers unlimited choices. It's an excellent retirement destination for any budget too. A typical monthly budget for 2 people living a comfortable middle-class lifestyle will probably not exceed $2,000, and it's certainly possible to get by spending a lot less than that too. American expat living in Oaxaca, Mexico, spends approximately $800 to $900 per month on living expenses, although she could further reduce costs by making different choices, such as walking more and taking fewer taxis. Mexican food is known for its deliciousness and affordability. You can find multi-course meals at sit-down restaurants for as little as $3 per person. These meals often include soup or pasta, an entree with sides, tortillas or bread, a pitcher of fruit-infused water, and sometimes an appetizer or dessert. Even upscale restaurants offer meals for less than $20 per person. Living like a local can lead to significant cost savings. Locals know where to find the best deals, and you won't pay higher gringo prices. Over time, as you establish yourself in the community and make friends, you'll likely spend less. Healthcare in Mexico is excellent and affordable. English-speaking physicians charge around $50 for consultations, and follow-up appointments are often free. Specialists charge approximately $75. Basic medical procedures such as X-rays, CT scans, and electrocardiograms are also reasonably priced. Mexico offers government-run healthcare plans, such as INSABI for low-income individuals and IMSS for those willing to pay for enrollment. Private health insurance provides access to top-quality hospitals, some of which are internationally accredited, at a fraction of the cost compared to the United States. Real estate in Mexico is more affordable than in the United States. Foreigners can legally purchase property with some restrictions in certain proximity to beaches or international borders. Property taxes are low, typically at 0.1% of the assessed value. Homes, including modern condos and luxury properties, are available at a fraction of US prices. Labor costs in Mexico are lower than in the United States. Hiring household help, such as housekeepers or gardeners, is an affordable luxury. Prices may vary by location, but it's unlikely to pay more than $200 per month for services like twice-weekly house cleaning. 2. Thailand. The popular and colorful Southeast Asian country of Thailand provides such affordable living that even upscale experiences are bargains for the taking. Thailand, nestled between Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia, also shares a border with Malaysia and provides a history and culture that is as unique as it is old. Expats are sprawled happily across many provinces, as this diverse country offers a myriad of retirement lifestyles and can provide affordable experiences on most budgets. The beaches and islands offer an idyllic retirement for lovers of the water, happy views, and water sports. Bangkok, known as Krung Thep by the local people, is perfect for people who are looking for a more cosmopolitan life filled with fashion, tech gadgets, and bustling nightlife. Northern Thailand is filled with blissful mountains, acres of rice fields, and an amalgamation of Thai, Burmese, Laos, and Cambodian cultures. Deciding between tall condo apartments, old traditional-style housing, or cheaper studio condos will be easy, and you'll be spoiled for choice. A modern one-bedroom apartment in trendy Sukhumvit, Bangkok, close to restaurants and nightlife, will only set you back $626 per month. If you are looking for something with more space, a 3-bedroom villa within a close range of the beach on Koh Samui is an affordable $475 per month. For those looking for absolute value for money, you cannot go past Chiang Mai, where rents are probably the cheapest. A city studio with a kitchenette can be as little as $184, But you don't have to feel suspicious of the cheap prices. These studio apartments are clean and to a Western standard. Many expats immerse themselves in the food culture of Thailand. Restaurants come in many shapes and forms, from revolving skyscrapers to plastic stools on the sidewalk, but all promise exquisite culinary experiences, as cooking fresh food daily is deeply embedded into Thai culture. Fragrant and spicy street food can be as little as $1.72. Alternatively, if you are wishing to spend more or enjoy a more decadent experience, you can eat at a Michelin star restaurant in Bangkok for under $50. If Asian food is not your style, no problem, as there are many Western options. A hamburger and chips are only around $5.20, and a 10-inch pepperoni pizza will be under $7. Expats in Thailand, like Ronnie Kerins, find that they can manage their food budget quite affordably. Household groceries cost approximately $150 a month, and eating out, especially enjoying Thai cuisine, can be quite economical, with meals often priced at just a few dollars. Thailand has seen significant growth in its coffee culture, with numerous coffee shops offering lattes for an average price of only $1.30. These cafes often feature tempting displays of cakes and pastries priced as low as $2.60. Thailand is renowned for health tourism and offers high-quality healthcare services. English-speaking specialists, some with training in Western countries, are readily available. Bangkok Hospital, with locations throughout Thailand, provides expats with deals on annual health checks, and an initial visit to a specialist may cost as little as $10. Hospitals in Thailand are well-equipped, resembling luxury hotels, and healthcare services are affordable, including intensive care. Thailand's transport system is efficient and affordable, with reliable trains in Bangkok and well-maintained roads throughout the country. Car rentals are available for around $30 a day, and local taxi rides of about 40 minutes cost approximately $8. Additionally, motor scooters can be purchased for around $1,300. The cost of living in Thailand varies depending on one's lifestyle and location. Experienced expats like David Lucero estimate that a good quality lifestyle can cost around $2,000 per month. However, Thailand also offers unexpected moments of generosity, such as monks offering water and snacks for free, and the warmth of the Thai people, who often share their smiles without cost. 1. Colombia. One of the main benefits of living in Colombia is the low cost of living. And what's more, it's a low cost of living in a country that offers many of the first-world amenities and infrastructure that you'd expect in a much more expensive location. Colombia is experiencing a growing influx of newcomers due to its relatively low cost of living compared to many other countries. Despite recent inflation, expatriates can live comfortably in upper-class areas, with costs varying depending on the city. In smaller cities like Manizales and Pereira, expats can live comfortably starting at around $1,000 per month. In larger cities like Bogotá and Medellín, the cost of living starts at approximately $2,000 per month for a comfortable lifestyle. Colombia uses an estrato system to determine utility costs, including electricity, natural gas, water, and telephone and internet services. Different neighborhoods are assigned estrato numbers based on residents' average income, with lower estrato neighborhoods paying lower utility rates. In bigger cities like Medellín and Bogotá, rents for a nice area can start at around $1,000 per month. Smaller cities like Cali, Pereira, and Bucaramanga offer lower rental prices, starting closer to $500 per month. Monthly utility costs for strata 5 or 6, especially in larger cities, can be at least $100 and cover natural gas, electricity, and water. Internet and TV services can range from $20 to $100 per month. Food expenses vary depending on dietary preferences and whether one cooks at home or eats out. For example, a cup of coffee can cost as little as $0.20 in a small town and around $1 in a big city. Dining out regularly can cost at least $300 per month for one person in strata 5 or 6. A typical lunch at a local restaurant may cost around $4, while fancier restaurants may charge around $10 per person for a meal. Travel health insurance is mandatory for tourists, visitors, students, or migrants, retirees, entering Colombia, with costs determined by age, income, and the required coverage. Colombia also recognizes Veterans Administration, VA, benefits for medical expenses, particularly for disabled veterans. Colombia offers a variety of leisure activities, with classes for hobbies, dance, music, and sports starting at $10 to $20 per hour for personalized classes in larger cities and $10 to $20 per month for group classes. Other costs for entertainment include beer starting at $1 per bottle for national brews in local stores and $2 to $3 in higher estrato areas. Bottles of rum or aguardiente starting at $7 in shops and $15 at bars. Movie tickets at cinemas, with English-language movies typically screened on specific days during the week and tickets starting at $3 on average. As we conclude our journey through these budget-friendly destinations, it's clear that the world is full of affordable and enticing places to call home. Whether you're drawn to the charm of Portugal, the cultural richness of Italy, the low cost of living in Ecuador, the diverse offerings of Mexico, or the unique experiences in Thailand, there's a perfect destination to suit your budget and preferences. The choice is yours, and the opportunities are endless. So, pack your bags and start your adventure in one of these wallet-friendly expat havens. Your dream retirement or expat life might be closer than you think.